It's easy to follow the crowd. Everyone goes left, so you go left. Everyone laughs, so you'll laugh. Everyone stays quiet, so you stay quiet too. But here's the truth. Following the crowd rarely leads to greatness. It leads to comfort, to safety, to invisibility. The world doesn't remember the ones who blended in. It remembers the ones who had the courage to stand apart. Doing the right thing when everyone else does the opposite isn't easy. You'll feel alone. You'll be misunderstood. You might even be rejected. But in that moment, when you choose principle over popularity, that's where real strength is born. Because the measure of your character isn't what you do when it's easy. It's what you do when it costs you something. When everyone goes left, dare to go right. That's how leaders are made. That's how legacies are written. Imagine a moment when time slows. A young man seizing, collapsing onto train tracks, while countless others freeze. They don't stop. They step back. Fear masks their humanity, but not everyone turns away. On a cold day in 2007, Wesley Autrey stood waiting for his train with his daughters in Harlem. A film student had a seizure and fell onto the tracks. The train was speeding in. While most froze, Autrey acted. He dove onto the rails, held the young man down in a drainage trench, and shielded him as the train thundered over them. Once the train passed, he couldn't just stand up. He lifted the man to safety, then calmly got back on the platform. Nobody told him to. He did it because it was the right thing to do. He was nobody's hero, just a construction worker, a Navy vet, waiting for a train. But in that frozen moment, he chose to do the right when everyone else didn't. He stood in the gap. He saved a life. What did Wesley Autrey risk? Everything. His life. His family's safety. Still, he showed up. That's what true courage looks like. Not when it's easy. Not when applause follows. But when doing the right thing means standing alone. Integrity isn't a crowd sport. The few who choose the harder path, who act when silence would be safer, shape the world. That drop of courage, it ripples. It stands while the echo of crowd fades. It teaches us being the person who acts when others don't. That's where real impact lives. Here's the truth. You and I won't face a split-second decision to jump in front of a train. But every single day, we face smaller choices that reveal who we are. Do you speak up when someone is mistreated? Do you admit the truth when a lie would be easier? Do you walk away from the crowd when the crowd walks toward what you know is wrong? The hardest part isn't knowing what's right. Deep down, you already know. The hardest part is the pressure of the crowd. The fear of being different. The fear of standing out. But remember this. History has never been changed by people who blended in. It has always been written by those who dared to stand alone. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's a quiet decision no one sees. Sometimes it's saying no when everyone else says yes. Sometimes it's holding the line when the whole world pushes back. That's integrity. Doing the right thing, especially when it's costly. So here's the challenge for you. The next time you see the crowd go left, pause. Ask yourself, what's right? And if the answer is to go right, then have the courage to take that step. One decision won't change the whole world, but it will change your world. And that's how true transformation begins. The crowd will always try to pull you in. It will whisper, "Don't stand out. Don't risk it. Just follow." And most people obey. They trade their voice for silence, their power for comfort. But the moment you resist, the moment you dare to step right when everyone else goes left, something shifts. You stop being controlled. You stop being ordinary. You take ownership of your life. Yes, you may walk alone. Yes, people may doubt you. But integrity builds unshakable strength, and courage builds unbreakable character. The world cannot ignore someone who stands tall when others bow down. So don't fear the loneliness of the right path. Fear the emptiness of the wrong one. When everyone goes left, dare to go right, because that single act of courage can echo louder than 1,000 voices of conformity. At the end of the day, life will test you with choices. Not easy ones, but defining ones. And when the world pushes you to blend in, you'll have a chance to prove who you really are. Not by the path you follow, but by the path you refuse. Your comfort may keep you safe, but your courage will set you free. When everyone goes left, dare to go right. That's how legacies are born.